Hi folks, it's Christmas. Ed says he's going to be having TSL nightmares at this rate. Well, I present to you the next generation Nightmares 2.0. It's that time of year. It's got to be done. I've got a Christmas jumper on, but you can't see it, so it just looks like it's all craziness. Right, and I move to some music back on again. Right, now, what am I going to do? What have we got on today? We're doing Semmeringbahn first, then Munich-Rosenheim, then we are doing Weardale and Teesdale, and finally we are doing something else. What are we doing? Oh yes, Norfolk Southern Coal District. Right, so welcome to Glognitz aboard a container train of electrical goods bound for Italy. You'll be in charge of the train for a full run to Mörserschlag. On arrival, please hand back to the main crew who will take the train onwards. Set the train up and depart when ready. Lights on, we're on, and... No, not yet, we're not.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Zugbeeinflussung. Absolutely.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Alright, that's better. Got the rail driver all hooked up and working today. Kutra 18, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Let's turn the lights off and put the instrument lights on. We're in restricted monitoring, but that's a green light, so we're out. I'm in the wrong PZB mode again, am I? Oh well. Yes, Steve and I are going to try doing a stream together. Cheers, KTUK. Steam Traction, what an epic username. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Oh, I've got my CFA pedal. That makes life so much easier. Ed says, oh rats, this is a scenario which best to me because of PZB. Okay, now I'm feeling like I need to pay a bit more attention to it. In a minute as we come onto the main line here. Use AFB. No. I haven't got FB set up on the rail driver, so... We've got a real slip situation going on here. Hey, the British sniper. Right, now what I need, slow down and take in this W route. I need to put a, here's a German one, let's have a different German one. So the 111, there you go. It's beautiful. Can't get enough of this route. Unless you've done such an amazing job. Hammer, you like my hat, do you? It's not snowing though, so it's not really in the theme of the day. I love the clouds intermingling with the mountains. How good is that? Someone asked yesterday, is that a new feature for this route? It's actually been there since 2015, I think, is when the clouds came in. The 3D clouds. 80 they've been calling it. I misread that. I thought we were slowing down. It's alright, Dean. Thoroughly enjoyed the scenario. Thanks for the recommendation. If you've got any more, fling them over. I know of the railjet from Just Trains Oblivious, but I must admit it's not something I've looked at myself. You have to have dynamic lighting on, I think, before you can tick the clouds box, yes. And welcome, Oblivious.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Right, we've just had an alarm. There's a reason for it, so. Garmisch has the 3D clouds as well. I'm going to turn the mic volume up. Right, my mic volume is now turned up. Is it meant to be a restriction of speed through here then? Ah, that's why we got the alarm.
Zwangsbremsung.
I didn't acknowledge it, did I?
Zwangsbremsung.
Don't!
Zwangsbremsung. Zwangsbremsung.
Rumble.
Zwangsbremsung. 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 Zwangsbremsung.
What was those cigarettes?
Zwangsbremsung. Zwang.
Right. Wait for the brakes to come off. Oops, I just knocked it. Just knocked it. Don't. Reset that. It's better. Right, now remember that we've got restrictive monitoring, 40 kmh until we see the indicator signal. Oh dear, oh dear. That wasn't CIFA, Jeff, that was PZB. Ah, when there's a restriction less than 80, you have to acknowledge that. That makes sense. You pretty much have to acknowledge everything. And it's not that there's any penalty for acknowledging things that you don't have to acknowledge. So I think that from now on, I'm just going to start smacking the acknowledge button over and over and over and over again. We're going to be a little bit late. I don't think I'm going to get any score on this scenario. Oh well. Crossing over here. Yeah, the startup sort of musical sequence, the tones, is very unique to this loco. Oh, we got points. We got points. sector, which is in a good state. Oops. We're still in acknowledge. Smacking the button just because. That's fine. Right, let's get out of that monitoring again. Pressing random buttons now. Apparently that's the solution to my problem. There's a bridge. I love the bridges on this road. Right, not needing sand anymore. BMJ Epic, I have the a unique honour, a dubious honour of being fireable from every railway company there is. Adding OBB to that list isn't a big deal. Look at that. Coming on the 70 limit. The way I look at PZB is it's like there's a troll in the train, and it's basically trying to find every excuse it can to put the emergency brakes on. The repeater is in place. Up on 70, so just backing up on power. Drop down to 60. Yeah. Right, we have a warning.
Zugbeeinflussung.
The Sun is in the same line as Mars, Jupiter and Venus. I have to give you therefore lots of emergency penalties. I can't remember what that means. Okay, looks like it's a green light though. I love that horn. Love a bit of reverb and echo, whatever it is. I'm not an audio person. Yeah, 2% graded. This is not a good place to get PZB or Sigma. More tea must be drunk. on. We're already late. Look at that. We're already late. Another warning signal here.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Henry Hoover, this is indeed Black 5. No. Okay, we've got another warning here.
Seefahren. Zugbeeinflussung.
It's typical, they both come up together, isn't it? Eichberg loop south. We're only a few minutes late. We've still got points though. Not good points, but we've got points. BMJ Epic, why do you want me to press the plus key on the numpad? Okay, we're good to keep going. We've got a green light here. Again. 2.5% now. Green light here now. Good evening, Carol and Kate.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Yeah, I'm just randomly pressing the button now. Right, another signal. What's coming up here? Oh, it's green. Excellent. Excellent. this isn't speeding up, is it? 2.5% grade. Yurgi02, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Oh, we've got another yellow.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Thank you, Francois. I will take a look. Keep going. If we get out and push, will it go any faster? This thing.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Limited to 60. Shocking. How come I didn't just do a night of only Semmeringbahn? I thought I'd spread it out. I mean, we did 3 scenarios on there on the first night that I did it, so last night. I'll do another one tonight and another one another time. We'll keep going until we run out of scenarios. Good evening, Tyron. Come on, train, speed up. BNSF, I actually did a scenario on, a tutorial on the GP20. If you look in my How to Drive series, you'll find it on there. BMG Epic, this is on a 750 Ti.
Zugbeeinflussung.
BMJ Epic. This isn't my machine, so I'm making do with what I'm able to get hold of. I'd love to get a better machine, but that costs money. Right, got another advance warning coming up here.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Smack that button. Oh, I see. Going through the arches. Doing the arches. It's a unique feature, that. FPS isn't bad on this one, BNSF. It's not one of the hardest ones, FPS wise. Certainly not one of the hardest routes. Breitenstein. Get a double yellow, so I'm not expecting a stop signal. Yeah, that looks like a green to me. The clouds. Shush. Oh, damn it, the chat has been well behaved. Fridge is on holiday. It had to be said. Oh, that cloud up there. Oh, oh. Oh, I like this little bridge, this little tunnel. Right, that's quite a nice feature. This bit. Nearly missed a safer. We are slowly accelerating. It's Moggy! Shush, Sifa. Ride car, interesting. He's saying that the latest NVIDIA driver seems to have sorted the map issues in 2016. Very good. Thanks for letting us know, Ride car. We shall have to give that some tests and see if that proves out. BNSF, the rocks and so forth are they're sort of big-ish assets. It's a selection of different bits. So rocky props. Alright, drop the speed now to 50. Does this route exist in reality, Tyrone? Yes, it does. It's in Austria. Oh, Metallica says 559.06 crashes and freezes. You see, that's not good. BNSF, I don't have an example of a rolling start. It is something I'm going to do a tutorial on though. So if you can hang fire, and I will get that tutorial done as soon as I've reminded myself how to actually do it. Two kilometres to go. Cheers, Joe. Thanks for joining us. Got another warning on here on the left.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Have a tutorial of a rolling them. So far. Is that the speed restriction? I'm going to press the button anyway because I have no idea. I really need to read up on my Austrian signals to get better at them. The CNSD 40-2 wide nose, I believe, was on Steam, but it's been taken off, I think. Semmering Platform 2 coming up just in front. On Steam. Okay, I didn't know whether that one had taken off. It had taken off, but apparently it hasn't. We got 200! Apparently I'm going to be excited. Oopsie. Got 200 points for that one, so 438. We're not going to get any medals for this one, but especially if we're going to start speeding. There you go, there's my 200 points disappearing down the toilet. The orange-green light means BOA speed restriction. Is this a brand new signalling system BNSF? Yes, it's the Austrian signalling system, which is very similar to German signalling system, but there's a few bits that aren't there and a few new bits that are there. It essentially ends up telling you the same thing though. Frame rate in the tunnel's much nicer. Stops. speeding. Right. Ayrton's 8 has an ice lolly. I think that's just out of order, if you ask me. Not sharing at all. Not even an offer of a share. Use AFB to stop you speeding. I call cheat. Right, there we go. What I need now is a button which will switch the throttle over to being a dynamic brake. That would be handy. Let's see how we get on with this. Let's leave her over here. Spittleham Semmering in 5.9 kilometres is our next one. K-Dog, this is Semmeringbahn. Oh, looks so good coming out of the tunnel. Little things like the weeds all around the track, it just makes it look much more natural. Good, as we start the downward run, we get an 80 km/h speed limit. That's what I need. Look at that view. I tells ya. Titan is cool. Some assets are actually set so that once they're placed they can't be selected again. It's because otherwise when the route builders are making the route that you're using, what happens is that they keep selecting the wrong asset and move it. So what you do is there's a thing in the blueprint which stops that from happening, but that makes it slightly difficult. Ayrton's 8, do I think the views on this route beat Soldier Summit? Yes, I do. I like Soldier Summit, but for the views, you come to Austria. You know, if we end up with positive points, I'm going to be pleased. Actually, bit of a disaster, really, all told. But never mind. BNSF, how comes they have that with no script? I think you're just looking in the wrong place because you can't do it without a script. Double greens, all is good. Staying on the 80 km/h. Glod, no. But not a negative glod, which is a positive, I guess. In a very strange, sort of cynical sort of way. Let the speed build up just a little bit. Go by Spittleham Semmering and stop at Merserschlag. The air brakes are getting too much wheel slip. When is the railfan tutorial? That's a good point. I need to get that one done. I will see about doing that one this week. said, can they see the outside of the train? It just makes it a bit harder to drive when I've got all the signalling switched on, that's all. Ah, that's good, Livius. So with the black repeater signals, when it's pointing up, it's effectively clear. It's a clear signal. Pointing in the middle means expect a halt, and pointing down says expect speed restriction. That makes a lot of sense. Brakes. Or over 500 points, but it won't get me a bronze, unfortunately. Right, we're on our way down. Did I not read the manual? I read the manual when I did the preview. I haven't read it since. Says, how I learn a new signalling is if I go through it, it doesn't do anything, then it was clear. Very good. I quite enjoy looking at interacting with the signalling systems and using different signalling systems that I've not used before, because it's an interesting technical challenge. Notorious Soldier, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. It's what makes driving the trains in one country different to another country beyond the actual locomotive itself. The whole experience is different because of the safety systems and signalling systems. So I think that's important. If you don't take advantage of that, you're missing out on a chunk of the whole trains experience, in my opinion, anyway. BMJ Epic, I have no idea if you were the preview for this one. And Austrian three-country corner, yes. So that'd be twice that I've read a manual with Austrian signalling information, and twice I've forgotten it all. So one of the reasons I'm trying to do this one a bit more often is because I want to get used to the signalling system and the trains and the beauty and the glory and the loveliness. Oh, shush. The train generally builds speed up again. Oh, reduce speed.
Zugbeeinflussung.
I think it's a 60 coming into the magic slack. So I will assume it's a 60. I can't, the 153 metres, 23 seconds, don't overthink it, that's what I'd say. What you need to remember, and I put a piece of paper on up next to the screen, is for the PZB mode you're in, there are 3, when you go, what is the maximum speed you're allowed to do? Because M and U have maximum speeds that will stop the train. And what is the what we've got an expect stop, and what is the next speed once you go through a signal with 100,000 hertz? That's good. We did get it right. Yeah, 60. So yeah, what is the next speed you have to go down to? And then if you haven't got a green in front of you, what's the next speed you have to do when you get to the 500 hertz magnet? Just remember those 2 speeds essentially. And then all I do is just try and get down to those speeds as quickly as I can. Right, we're coming into Mergerschlag Yard. Ooh, we might even get a couple hundred points for this stop. I might yet get that bronze. Is the bronze within my reach? Mergerschlag Yard 05B, that's where we're going. I will have to remember that I'm on a expect stop, which means that the double yellow will mean that there's a 500 Hz magnet coming up. So I need to be down below 25 as I come into the yard. That looks like the 500 Hz magnet there, I think. So we should get 500 Hz come up on the PZB display in a moment. So don't need to... Yay, 500 Hz, there you go. Look at that, look like a pro! Like a pro! Wow, it would have been good if I got a C4 alarm just then. That would have just been spot on. Hertz means max 45. My understanding was... no, I need to clarify my understanding. Apparently I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to shush. I've always assumed 25, and I guess if I'm assuming under the limit, then I can't really go too far off. Rubku, glad you're enjoying the voice gravita. Ed says, rats, he beat my score. 730. Right. I didn't see what that got me. What, did that get me a medal? I've got chat window over where the medals are, so I didn't see it. What medal did I get? Dave's Burgers. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Do you know Bob's Burgers? Right. What are we doing now? Cars to München. 168 you got, Ed. That's good. I got no medals at all. Maybe you need 750 to get a medal. Boo. Still, I got 730 points, so we got 152744. APT Steve says he misses negative scores. Well, look, all these negative scores here. Look, enjoy the -1s. There's plenty of them. Some -2s. Loads of negative scores there. You can enjoy those. There you go. Look, emergency brake, wheel slip. There you go. Superb. Isn't 500 Hz, you have to hit it at no more than 45, then you have to be dropped down to 25 within a certain time, or something like that. Anyway, well, we've got another opportunity to have a special time with PZB now, so let me just switch over to the next scenario.